Welcome to the Jennifer Sheehan Show. I'm Jennifer Sheehan. Today's show is going to be about hope. Revelations 21:4 says, "And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." I'd like to introduce you to my friend Karen. And Karen, you have an amazing story, a heartbreaking story that you want to share with our listeners and inspire them. And I'd like to first start with, how long were you married?
11 years.
11 years.
Yeah, from 2004 to 2015.
Okay. And when during your marriage did you start feeling like with your husband that just something was kind of off?
Literally probably after 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
But I always had hope for change. And I prayed for change, and I believed what he promised me. And I never wanted to break up my family.
Right.
I did not believe in divorce. And so my hope was that he would change. And I actually thought through prayer and myself I could change him. And I was wrong.
Right. And so where did your faith come from?
My faith is in Jesus.
Right.
I've been a believer since I was 8, and rededicated my life at the age of 22. And my family and I was married at the age of 27, and my family and I were in church. Reagan and Grant Love Church. We always did the Bible app at night, listened to worship. That was our time, was in the car. That was mine and Reagan and Grant's time, was in the car with just listening to our favorite songs. So,
I
yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
What are some of the fun experiences that you had with your children then?
Oh my goodness, there's so many. It's hard to dwindle it down just to a few. Man, they were full of light and full of life and full of love and joy. They were athletes, so I think just getting to watch them play football and basketball and volleyball and gymnastics, cheer.
Oh, I think I saw the picture with your daughter in her cheer outfit and a big bow on her head.
Oh, yes. Yeah, she was a cheerleader gymnast, and I was wrong. She didn't play volleyball. She wanted to play volleyball. Okay. But my son, and they ran track together. So they were on the track team together. So they did a lot in 8 and 9 years.
Wow,
they had a lot of life, and they were full of life, and they loved their friends. With everything they had. They just loved people. And that is what I want to continue to do, just living out their legacy of love and our love that's rooted in Jesus.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know, I love that your eyes light up when you talk about your babies.
Yes. My daughter was my mini-me. She was spunky and sassy and just had a big smile. My son was this, not that Reagan wasn't sweet, but my son was just more of the sensitive, sweet, gentle, funny. He was very funny too. But they were just, they're almost like twins. And in almost every picture that I looked through, I don't think I realized it then, but just how much they loved each other. Their arms were around each other all the time, and they laughed, and they took care of one another. And I love how much, that's like our saying, that from Love Never Ends. Wear bracelets, and we have t-shirts.
I was going to ask you what your bracelets were. What do your bracelets say?
Love Never Ends on one with their names, Reagan and Grant. And this Always Running with R&G was from their track team. So and that's what inspired me to start running.
Okay, so you're a runner now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing it for fun?
Yes.
Okay. Well, for me,
Yes.
running
Yeah.
from the waves on the beach is about all I really want to deal with.
Yes. Yes.
So how far have you ran?
I started off with just 5Ks and then trained for a half marathon
Wow.
and then built up to full marathons.
Wow, full marathon. Wow.
And I was not a runner before, but
Interesting.
that also goes to probably a medicator of mine of wanting to escape.
Right.
And I also wanted to show that in my eyes, I thought I was doing something good, and I wanted my kids to be proud and to show that it was triumph over tragedy. But I ran so much, and that I finally hit a wall. And the motivation died out when I think reality hit, because that first year was just full of escaping, running, traveling, just I can't find the word for it.
Right. It made you feel
The
better.
compulsive and impulsive behaviors that come
Okay.
along with, I think, PTSD. And so, yeah, I was just going as much as I could, and then year 2 hit, and the depression hit in. But I was still on the go. I was coaching teams of Reagan and Grant's friends, just so I could be close to them. I felt like the closer I was to their friends, the closer I was to Reagan and Grant.
Right.
But then that slowly died out too. When I hit the wall, and then I sought out, another relationship, and I wasn't ready. I thought I was alone, I was lonely. And instead of, I think, reaching out to the Lord and those type of things, that I was trying to find whatever I could to survive.
When we come back, Karen's going to share with us a horrific tragedy that happened that no parent should have to endure.
I've always believed that trust is one of the greatest compliments someone can receive. When our clients trust our team to handle one of their largest financial decisions they'll ever make, we take that very seriously. Having been in the business for over 36 years, I know that trust does not come easily, it has to be earned. Our team is committed to providing the best real estate service possible, with the ultimate goal of having a seamless transaction and as little stress as possible. Let us show you why we are the best in the business.
Imagine a global movement of people coming together to feed the hungry, to serve the poor, to celebrate. That day is coming.
The Jennifer Sheehan Show is about real people with real stories of redemption, miracles, pain, overcoming, and struggles. They're sharing their stories to inspire you and give you hope. We would love for you to partner with us and support us. The Jennifer Sheehan Show is now a 501c3. You can support us by going to thejennifersheehanshow.com and hitting the button Donate. Thank you so much for your support.
Today's extraordinary feat, Chris climbs stairs. This may look easy, but with severe back pain, it's impossible. Dr. Stephen Courtney and his team at Advanced Spine Center offer exceptional orthopedic care for neck and back pain. For more information on the latest advancements in minimally invasive spine surgery, call today 972-499-5457.
Welcome back to the Jennifer Sheehan Show. We're talking with Karen. And Karen, so you're living with your parents. You have to give your children to your husband for visitation rights. And tell us what happened.
On October 19th, 2015, my husband was served papers, my soon-to-be ex-husband, and my children and I moved into my parents'